I have to tell you about this caprese salad. My wife and I had it in Athens, Greece, and it was fantastic. You know why? Because it had fresh homemade mozzarella. So we're going to do it right here. We're going to go over some of the ingredients. Okay, now at first I thought it was kind of complicated. Mozzarella, well, we buy it in the grocery store. But it's not the same, folks. Very simple. Whole milk. It can be pasteurized, but not ultra-pasteurized. What they recommend is to use unpasteurized milk. As a doctor, I'm not going to have it in this home. So, pasteurized whole milk. We're going to use about a little bit over a third of a cup of white distilled vinegar. Right? I have a Rennet tablets, 1, and a little bit of water. And these are obviously for the salad. So it's not that complicated. And so let's get going. Okay, so we're going to start with this. We're going to pour in a big pot. We're going to have 1 gallon of whole milk. And we're going to raise the temperature slowly until it reaches no more than 110 degrees. So we're going to have an instant thermometer. These are inexpensive at this point. They were very expensive, but instant thermometers are very affordable now. So rather than keeping something in there, I'm just going to be checking the temperature. I started at level 7, but we're going to, when we get close to the temperature, we're going to get it down to probably a level 4. Let's make sure that we're stirring this milk continuously, because it cannot burn on the bottom and you can't overshoot it. So let's check out the temperature. It's 74, 75 at this point. It's gradually coming up. And we have it at level 4 temperature. Okay, so let's check and see. We've been stirring very consistently. And right now it's 101. Awesome. Great for this, not for a human being, but great for this. So we're going to go ahead at this point and start putting in the vinegar. And we're just going to slowly pour it in. And I don't know if you can see this, but at this point I can see curd floating. So it's starting to break up and coagulate. So let's check and see what the temperature is so far. 103.6. Excellent. When it gets to a little bit over 110, at that point, we're going to put in the rennet, stir it for 30 seconds, and we're going to cover it up and leave it alone for 15 minutes. And a lot of the stuff on the online was very, you know, this and that, but this is pretty much the consistency that I got. So let's check this out. $105. Okay. Boom, 110. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to stir this a little bit more. And you know that we've been stirring consistently, okay? So we're going to add the rennet. We're going to continue to stir. So we have a cushion between 110 and 115 degrees. Okay, so we need to aim for that. So once we got 110 and we stirred for about 30 seconds, then at this point what we do is we need to cover it up and turn it off. And we're going to leave it alone for 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes up. Wow. Look at this stuff. So they say that you got to cut it up a little bit. Not as thick as I would have expected, but again, this is this pasteurized and not regular unpasteurized whole raw milk. Okay, so what we're going to do is at this point we're going to start taking some of this stuff. All the curd, we're gonna, with our slotted spoon, and we're gonna take it out. So we got this guy over here. And we're gonna use that as well. Okay, folks, so I've taken out a lot of the curd out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start pressing. Going to start pressing. And what we're going to do is we're going to continue to push on it until we get a doughy consistency. So let me tell you what I had to do. I had to take out the water, press it. I had to take the stuff out like this, drop it in there, drop it in there, of course this thing starts going off every time I get water on it. All right, so what I needed to do was to knead it, press it a few times, Heat it up for 30 seconds in the microwave. Take some of the liquids out. Microwave 30 seconds. Take it out again. Pour some of the liquids out and keep kneading it until it actually starts becoming elastic. That's the key to the mozzarella. So it's taking a little bit of work, but it's beautiful. And I'll tell you one thing, from what I've heard, it's making mozzarella is a lot cheaper than actually buying mozzarella. So take some of the liquids out, nice and warm. Push it around, and they say use thick gloves. This is 9mm gloves that I'm using because it keeps me from burning easily. So this is very nice. So I'm going to cut this section into 2 pieces. I'm going to make balls, 2 balls out of it. Okay? I'm just going to roll it around. And I'm going to put it in a bowl with cold water. So I'm going to put the balls in cool water. I'm just going to let it sit there for a little bit. And we'll be done. Okay, so been cooling a little bit. So let's go ahead and start cutting this stuff up. Oh my God. This looks fantastic. So let's break it up. Really, really tasty. What we're going to do is we're going to, at this point, spread the mozzarella, put a little bit of basil with a little bit of mint on it. Basil with a little bit of mint on it. Salt. Pepper. And nice Spanish olive oil. So we're going to put a little bit of Spanish olive oil on top of that. And we got another ball for tomorrow. So once again, I tell you, it's this is a lovely caprese salad, and it's fresh, homemade. You're gonna love it. So go ahead and try it, and come back for the next video, because we're always cooking. This is Marcelino Bernie. By the way, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you actually share this video and tell your friends, because you know, I like to get my my recipes out there if we can. Marcelino Bernie, your Dr. Flavor, signing off.